All right, guys, G.I. Joe here. Welcome to my bunker in Atlanta, Georgia. We're doing the real J4 turn this time. Just having a little fun with my friends and my buddy Wartorn up there in Canada. Pretty funny, eh? Just kidding, brother. All right, so Japan has $44. So there's 25, 35, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. I saved $4 for my last turn. I'm going to buy 5. This should be a 5. I'm going to buy 5 dice for $5. I'm going to buy an aircraft carrier for 16. I wish. 3 guys for $9. And then the remaining 14, I'm going to buy a sub and a destroyer. All right, so let's start with my tech. I'm rolling tech. There's 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need a 5 or a 6. So here we go. Ready and rolling. And there is my 5. So I do have my tech. So here's my tech right here. I guess maybe unleash that here in a second. So let's do some battles. So my battles. I'm going to first walk in. Hopei is going to come into Shensi. Let's do my China stuff first. My Kwai Chao dude. Oh, by the way, I have 1 infantry from Hopei moving into Shensi. Sorry. In Kwai Chao, I have 1 infantry stepping into Sichuan. All right. I'll leave those markers there so I know to remember to count those dollars. From Yunnan, I'm going to bring 2 guys into Burma. From Yunnan, I will bring 2 artillery into Shan State. Again, from Yunnan, 2 artillery into Shan State. From Yunnan, 2 infantry into Burma. My bombers, 1, 2, 3, will do a bombing raid over India. Sure that was expected. So bombers from Guangxi, 1, 2, 3, and they will have 3 more spots remaining. I'm going to get a 3 there. Do everything on the up and up. 1 fighter from Guangxi is going to go 1 into Yunnan, 2 into Burma. And still has 2 more movement points. And then my other 3 planes from Guangxi are going to go 1 into Yunnan, 2 into Shan State. So I've got a pair of combined arms and then an attack. So from Guangxi, 1 into Yunnan, 2 into Shan State, and that 2 there is going to serve for all these planes because they all have 2 spots to move. Let's see here. Another attack. I'm going to take 2 guys from Japan on this transport. Gonna go 1 into C-Zone 7, 2 into C-Zone 8, 3 into C-Zone 2, and land in Alaska. So that will be Japanese territory. I hear the halibut is fantastic up there. I don't even know if they have halibut in Alaska. I'm going to take 1 infantry from Manchuria, and I'm going to step into Amur. I'm going to take another infantry from Manchuria and step into Buyant. I don't know if you can see that from my... So I had an infantry from Manchuria step into Buyant and 1 step into Amur. I'm going to bring an infantry and an artillery from Manchuria, going to load on the transport and move 1 space into C-Zone 6, land in Korea. With that, I will get 2 offshore bombardments. I will also bring in another 2 guys, but they're going to walk over into Korea. Okay. So all total, I have 1, 2, 3 infantry, 1 artillery, and 2 offshore bombardments. going into Korea. I'm going to bring all these planes, not all of them. I've got 12 planes in here. I'm going to bring 11 of them. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. 5, 6. So I got 1, 2. This is coming from Jahol, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fighters. And 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks are going to fly from Jahol, 1 to Manchuria, 2 to Korea, and all of these will have 2 more spots to land. So for combined arms, I have 1, 2, 3, I have 4 combined arms, and then 3 solo fighters. Okay, again, from Jahol, 11 of my planes are coming, 1 into Manchuria, 2 into Korea. They have 2 more spots to land. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of combined arms and 3 fighters. I know that's a little bit overkill for Korea, but hey. This is a non-combat move. Let me make sure I don't have any other combat here, guys. Non-combat, attack, attack, attack. I stepped in there, I stepped in there. Non-combat, I've attacked, I've stepped in, non-combat. That fighter's still in, or attack is still in Jahol, and that's an attack. All right, so I guess bombing raids are first. So we're gonna go into India. We're gonna roll 2 dice. These are the anti-air for India. Here we go, and nothing, baby. Nothing. Nothing, nothing. So India anti-air has missed. I have 2 dice for my 2 bombers in India. Boom, boom. We're rolling, and come on, big numbers, baby. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 12, 13, 14, 15. So an additional 15 points of damage will go on to India. So that's 15. Let me double check that, make sure. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 2 more, 12, 13, 14, 15 points of damage, in addition to the 5 they already have. So that is 20 points of damage on the India factory. Okay, so this is done. I'll move my bombers here in a second. I'll land those. All right, now we have to do amphibious. So we have amphibious landing. Let me take, I think it's safe to say I probably have this battle, but hey, let's roll it out. I've got a 4 and a 3, a 4 and a 3 for my cruiser and battleship. And then I have 2 1s for 2 infantry, 2 2s for an infantry and artillery combined arms. Let's roll this first, and then I'll roll my planes afterwards. Here we go. And rolling. Huh, good thing I brought my Air Force. 1 hit. So that's 1 hit. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 combined arms. I guess I should let you know I have jets. So now my fighters attack at 4. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 4s. I will roll 10 of them. And I've gotten 1 hit, I need 2 more hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's safe to say that the Soviet Union is gone out of Korea. So Korea, Soviet Union will roll 3. Here are the 2 infantry, and there is the artillery in Korea. 2 infantry, artillery. We're rolling. Come on, nothing, baby, nothing. 1 hit. So you hit me 1 time. So I will lose an infantry. Soviet Union is down 3. Japan is back to where they're supposed to be. So that is that. So that's taken care of. Now, here, let me reposition this a little bit better. Sorry, guys. So I've got 2 infantry and, I'm sorry, yeah, 2 infantry and 1 artillery in Korea. These pieces have been used. Fighters, I'll land those in a second. All right, let's do this battle. I have 2 infantry at 1. I'm going Burma, by the way. 2 infantry at 1 and a fighter with my jet at 4. I need 1 hit. Come on, baby, 1 hit. Whew, 1 hit. Got my fighter, so Burma is gone. Burma has 1 guy rolling right there in Burma for 2. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Nothing. Burma has missed. So Japan takes that with 2 guys. I'm sure Corporal will want that right back. All right, so this fighter is off. I have to land that one, so I'll put this on there just so I know I have to land that. And I do have 2 spots available. Let me just do that. All right, so now let's do this battle. I've got 2 at 2. Those are my 2 artillery. And then I have a combo right there, a 4 and a 4 and a 3. So 2 4s and a 3. Okay, I'll say it again. I've got 2 infantry, I'm sorry, 2 artillery at 2. I've got a 4 and a 4 for combined arms, and then a 3 for my attack by itself. I need 2 hits. Here we go. 2 hits, 2 hits. Come on, baby. Attacking the Shan State. 1, 2. Whew. That's a cock die, but I don't need it. So if I did need it, I would roll it, but I have 2 hits. All right, so now Shan State has 1 dude defending at 2, a fighter defending at 4. How about nothing? How about nothing, nothing, nothing? Oh, 2 hits. That hurts. Man. Oh, that hurts. Well, I'm definitely going to take 1 artillery. Hold on a second. Well, if I hit me twice, if I take out this, I don't take Shan State, which means I don't get... the point doesn't matter. At least not yet. Because my NO is for controlling Burma, which I control Burma. I think I'm going to lose my artillery. That's the right thing to do. I don't get this $1, but I still get my NO, which is what I wanted. All right, so that's gone. So that stays. Nice rolling, Corpo. And Dutch, you defeated me there. So all my planes, I'm going to tell you, they're going to land in Malaya. Okay. I'll go ahead and land them in Malaya because they went from Kwangsi. They went 1 to Yunnan, 2 into here. And then the Shan State planes went 3 into Malaya. The Burma planes went 2, 3, 4 into Malaya. The bombers went 1, 2, 3 into India, 4, 5, 6 also into Malaya. So Malaya is all right there. So I'm going to remove my markers here. I'm going to leave this up so I know how to count for my dollars. I think I've done all the battles I can do, guys. So, let me land my planes. First of all, I'm going to take 6 of these fighters. 1, 2, as you probably expect, 3, 4, 5, 6. They all had 2 spots to go. They were in Korea, and they're going to land 1 in C-Zone 6. Okay, let me remove these stands. Okay. The rest of these planes will land in Japan. They were in Korea 2. 3 is C-Zone 6. 4 is Japan. And there will be a scramble. Well, I don't know that. I'll let you know if there's going to be a scramble or not if the U.S. comes. But, so that's that. Non-combat, my 2 carriers from 20 are going to go 1 into 19, 2 into C-Zone 6. So obviously, fighters are going to land on there. By the way, I just got my Shapeways carriers finally painted. This is the Kaga, I believe, painted and weathered. And then this is the Akagi. And I've got 4 other Japanese carriers, as if Japan will ever have that many carriers on the board at one time. Not in an 8-round game, I guarantee you, but maybe in a 10 or 12. All right, these 2 fighters are still hanging out in C-Zone 6. This armor is going to move from Manchuria. 1 into Johol, 2 into Chahar. Okay. My attack from Johol is going to land in Chahar. No, it's not going to land in... 2, 3. He might come in. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So, Booyant guy is there. I'm going to leave that there so I can add up. This transport is going to take 1, 2 guys. So I've got 5, 6, 7 guys here. I'm going to take 2 over to Japan, which will leave 5 there. So let me chip that out. I'm going to do 4 guys, or 4 chips. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, I had 7, 5, 6, 7 guys there. 1, 2, 3. So it's 4 chips and a guy is 5. And then a chip and a guy is 6 and 7. And this transport will bring them over and drop in Japan. Okay, so that's done. And then I'm going to rail these guys down from Kiangsu Industrial Complex. 1 to Anhui, 2 to Hunan, 3 into Yunnan. Kwangsi Artillery into Yunnan. Okay. Whew, China's looking sparse. Gotta do what you gotta do. I'm going to place my aircraft carrier in C-Zone 6. 1, 2. I'm going to place my 3 guys in Kiangsu. And I'm going to place my destroyer and sub in C-Zone 6 as well. So at the end of my turn, Japan is up. I've got my original 26. That's 27, 28 for Alaska. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Plus I have the 5 NO for Burma. 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. So, and I'm going to recount that one more time. So that is 25, 35, 45, 50, 51. I'm going to get rid of all this. Put this off to the side, and I'm going to count that up one more time, guys, just to make sure I didn't make an error. So I had my original 26. I'm down nothing. Is that right? Down nothing. I'm up 1, 2. So that's 26, 27, 28 for Alaska. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38 for Burma, 39, 40 French Indochina, 41, 42, 43 for Malaya, 44, 45, 46 for Kwangtung, and then 5 for Burma is 51. So let's do a recap. That is temporarily Japan. Let's do a recap. Okay, here's what we got. Let's start here. In Burma, I have 2 infantry. In Malaya, I have an infantry, I have an artillery, I have 2 bombers, 2 fighters, 2 tanks. In Malaya. In Yunnan, I have an armor, a tank, 2 artillery, 2 infantry. In Sichuan, I have an infantry. In Kwaichao, an artillery. In Shenxi, an infantry. In Chahar, a tank, a TAC, and a mech. In Kiangsu, where my industrial complex is, I have 3 infantry. Okay. I have a guy in Palau Island, Caroline Islands, 2 guys in a AAA. In Buyant, I have 1 guy. In Amur, I have 1 guy. In Manchuria, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in artillery and a AAA. In Korea, 2 guys in an artillery. In Japan, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dudes, 1 fighter, 1, 2, 3, 4 tactical fighters, 3 AAAs. In C-Zone 6, I have 3 fully loaded carriers with fighters. I have 3 destroyers, a sub, a battleship, a cruiser, 2 transports. In C-Zone 2, I have a transport. And in Alaska, I have 2 guys. I think I've got it all. Like I said, at the end of my turn, I've collected 50, so 25, 35, 45, 50, $51. That's about all I can do. I do have jets for my tech. And one more glance at the board, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. All right, so Detroit, it's all you, man. Appreciate it.